So here we are now in the office. Most of the work is done, of course, in the restoration center, and you see us all the time in the restoration center working on the cars to make them beautiful again, or even more beautiful. But a lot of the work is also done here in the office or in the library, where we have an extensive collection of books and sales brochures too. So why I'm saying that? Because in order to gather information about the cars and how to bring them back to the specs, you need factory information. Again, I do recommend tremendously that you rely on factory information because those are the most accurate, and at the end, those are the people who built the car. So they will give you the information on how they did it. Very, very important, very important. You're going to start restoring your car, or the restoration center in charge to do that needs complete information or technical information from service manual, shop manual, and also parts manual. So those 3 books will help tremendously to put the car back together. Again, factory information, official manual. You can find reprints less expensive than the original ones. This is an original one from 1972 from Chevrolet, but reprints are largely available too. Why I'm talking about parts manual? Because with the part number, you can do something very useful. You can put the part number between quotes in Google or eBay, and you can find faster and probably easier the parts that you are looking for, especially if you're looking for NOS parts. Here in our restoration center, we prefer NOS parts. What is NOS part? New old stock. That means it's a part that's still new, unused. Sometimes the box is unopened, but it's made back in the day. So if you're looking for sometimes for the Pontiac Grand Prix, for example, we found the power antenna, an NOS one, new in the box, is something that is easier to install, will comply with authenticity, and preferably that's the way we go. Of course, you cannot find every single part NOS, and you have to rely on reproductions. There are very good reproductions out there. Another very important piece of information or tool that you should use is the sales brochure. So the sales brochure is very important because it will show you the finishes, the trims, how the car was built in detail. The shop manual or the technical manual, the service manual, will give you technical information. This kind of brochure gives you more detailed information and visualization of the trim and the finishes. Look at this beautiful seat here for this Chrysler 1978, this New Yorker. This brochure was for the New York and the Newport line. So in our library, we have a vast collection of sales brochures. We virtually have any sales brochure for any car, American car made between 1948 and 2000. Very, very important material. The other important tool, computer. For what? As I said, for parts, and also for to access important sites from the manufacturer. GM, for example, has the GMHeritageCenter.com. Over there you can find what they call the vehicle kits. And in the vehicle kits you can find all the shop manuals sometimes, or important information about how the car was built, engine specs, transmission specs, suspension specs, everything for you to put that car back on the road like it was like new. Very, very important. AACA library, phenomenal. probably the largest and the most important automotive library in the world for the hobby. AACA guys did a phenomenal, wonderful job putting that together. So over there, you're probably going to find what you need in terms of technical information in a sales brochure. Very, very important. So basically, what you have to remember is, again, factory information is very important. Not that other people will not know what they're doing or they're advising you to do, but at the end, if you have the information from the factory, it's easy to prove your point to any judge, or it's much easier also to understand the car and put it together.